Good morning. Day 5 is about to get underway. When Top Rock and I decided to take this trip, there were 3 dates that were fixed and 1 date that was variable. The 3 dates were starting at Tuolumne Meadows. We had a Yosemite pass to start at Tuolumne Meadows on the 4th of June. The second date is June 14th, which is when our PCTA long distance permit kicks in. The third date is June 20th, when we're going to meet someone at Echo Lake to hike with us through the Desolation Wilderness. And the fourth date is a random open date that will be when we end the trail. Now, you'd think that's easy to manage around, but it's kind of interesting. One of the consequences of the current date, the 14th, getting out of Sonora Pass, means that we get to do Neros for basically the next 4 days, 5 days. So we're going to get it pretty easy on this part of the trail, which is probably a good thing since we're still trying to build our trail legs. Definitely still trying to build our trail legs. And here we're building them at 9,000 foot elevation and doing, like today, we'll do 2,000 feet up and 2,000 feet down, but we'll only go maybe 8 miles. So we're on our way. By the way, my thoughts on dates when you're on a voyage or an adventure and other external constraints. Same thing applies in backpacking as applies in sailing. You know, in sailing we learned you can always tell someone where to meet you or when to meet you, but if you tell them where and when to meet you, you're probably going to run into some issues. And it's kind of the same with backpacking. Even though our second date is not a person, it's still the same thing. I got a date and a place where I got to be at a certain time in the middle of our trip. If you're planning, try to avoid that. Go with where or go with when. Hey everybody, this is Kendrick Creek, named after the first lady of the evening in Yosemite. Just a tidbit of information. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's the rumor. We see that the trail goes right through here and it doesn't look that bad, but had a guy who was 6'4" come through here 3 weeks ago. He said he was over his waist. But I think for us, we're gonna go find that log up trail there and keep our shoes dry for today. There's Top Rock, remaining pure, going back down to where the trail crosses the stream. And now we're going that way. Clearly today was a day for flowers. After we crossed Kendrick Creek, that whole mountainside there had been in the sun. And I can assure you, we did not capture anywhere near all the different types of flowers that are up there. We've had a bunch. I hope you enjoyed them. We're gonna keep going now. We still got a ways. Okay, we're coming down the trail and we hit this section where pretty much the whole trail is a stream. It's beautiful, but it's a stream. Yeah, we can get through there. And after that first section, it continues. We could have taken a raft. Yeah. Just remembered that I promised to tell you about that place we stayed last night, whether we were able to stay away from the mosquitoes and have things be dry. And it turns out it was like a 24-hour resort vacation, being away from the mosquitoes, and things were dry by the time we packed in this morning. So that was a pretty nice change from the last several nights. I don't think we're going to be able to do it again tonight, because I'm just walking along here and I'm still seeing plenty of mosquitoes. Yep, someone's been doing the landscaping here. This is fantastic. The hits, they just keep on coming. This is Wilmer Lake. Very remote, very quiet, very peaceful. Top Rock, tell me, what are you about to do?
About to cross the stream barefoot. It's going to be very cold.
It's a long crossing too.
Yeah.
Good news is it's not deep. Okay, be careful anyway. Go for it. Yeah, he's going to make it with no issues. Not even going up to his knees. All right. What did you say?
Oh, yeah.
Nice and cool. Okay, folks, you came along with me. I'm going to shut this off so I don't trip in the dark. Our campsite tonight is a little different. I don't know whether it's the remains of an old cabin or just an old hunting place. But definitely got some chimneys laying on the ground and some stones. Anyway, it's really nice and it's flat, and there's very few mosquitoes here as compared to any of the area else that we've been around today. Top Rock has started to have a failure with his thermarest. The seam, it's supposed to be seams all the way along, and the seam has started to separate. So far, he says it might only have a slow leak, which shouldn't have anything to do with that seam bulge. But anyway, that's our first gear failure of 2021, right?
Yeah, it is.
Well, folks, day 5 is coming to a close. And you know, I told you this morning we'd be doing Neros. Well, my unofficial definition of a Nero is anything under 10 miles. And it turns out we did about 11 miles today, so I don't think we can call it a Nero. We have to call it actual trail miles. Made some distance.
Did we get to double digits?
We got to 11.
11, man, okay.
So
those mosquitoes are just so much motivation.
That's true. As Top Rock is saying, the mosquitoes kept us going. Flowers helped me get up the one hill because I stopped to take a lot of pictures, so I got to go slow. But yeah, quite a day. Anyway, we're done for today. We'll let you know how tomorrow goes when you get there.